Hi, I'm Jason Kemmerer with Wavtech, and today we're at CES 2017 introducing our new product line of OEM integration products. Okay, next we have the Link T, and similar to the Link D, it's also a 2-channel line driver and line output converter. A few things that I didn't mention with the Link D, it also has the ability to change the ground isolation, so in some vehicles you may get a ground potential difference between the factory radio and the signal ground. So it has an external jumper that's easily accessible from the front panel and allows you to change from isolated to 200 ohms to ground to full ground, and that may be necessary to eliminate some ground loops or engine noise. But the unit itself has a lot of filtration on the power line as well as full differential inputs, so it will cancel out any common mode noise and give you a very clean signal on the output. So also like the Link D, it can produce well over 10 volts RMS, which is more than enough to drive any amplifier to full-scale output at minimum gain. The very unique feature about Link T, and this is a patent pending, is the ability to adjust the time delay independent for left and right. It has 2 separate gain and clip LEDs, one for each channel. The clip LED also, to explain, that lets you know when you're driving the output of the RCAs to the full scale 10 or 11 volts RMS, depending on the vehicle's running or not. But so for the time correction, you have 2 digits, so it has the ability to delay as little as a few centimeters all the way up to several meters. So depending on the size of your vehicle, how far off you are on center, and how far away your speakers are, you can actually push those out in time and get your center stage imaging right over your steering wheel or the center of your car, depending on your preference. This can also be very useful for just delaying between drivers on independent channels. So by making it 2-channel, it makes it very flexible to work with either an aftermarket radio that you want to add time correction to, or to a factory system. Say for example, you're running your factory system rear speakers from the head unit, but you want to amplify your front channels, so you would put this on your front channels and get your time correction in the front. It can also be very useful for large subwoofer systems, especially if you're trying to maximize your SPL. If you have large distances in the vehicle and you're trying to focus on a very specific output frequency, you can actually align the drivers in time. And especially in the high frequencies, this is very different from a normal phase shift that only gives you the ability to change within 180 degrees. It gives you very small increments that you're able to align the waves perfectly, not only for great staging and detail, but also for maximum impact and upfront bass.